This genius doctor is only 25 years old, yet he's invented the revolutionary T-shaped vascular anastomosis technique. What was once thought impossible, artificial blood vessel transplantation, will become possible because of him.
All these years, he's never given a single interview. Today, I finally get to meet my idol.
Let's welcome the medical sage to the stage to receive his award.
I've been looking forward to this for so long. What's going on?
Backstage, what's the situation? Where's the medical sage?
Chen Feng, where are you?
I have a surgery to perform.
What surgery? Is it so important that you have to do it yourself? Let me tell you, this is a Nobel-level award ceremony. The whole world is watching. If you miss this chance, it's gone.
Whatever the opportunity, it can wait until I'm done.
Senior, I'm ready.
Chen Feng.
Chen Feng.
Scalpel.
Doctor,
The patient's heart rhythm is unstable. It keeps dropping.
the T-shaped vascular anastomosis technique is still too risky. If he dies, we'll all be held responsible.
Afraid of responsibility? Then why be a doctor? If everyone's afraid, who will save the patients?
What's there to be afraid of?
Chief Surgeon Chen has performed this type of surgery, if not hundreds of times, then at least dozens. How could anything go wrong?
Adrenaline 1 milligram, IV push.
Another dose now.
Now! Quick, prepare for defibrillation.
Stop resuscitation. Time of death, 10:20 a.m.
Due to the use of an immature vascular anastomosis technique, the patient's resuscitation was unsuccessful, resulting in death. The former medical sage has now become the doctor who ended a patient's life, a killer doctor. Hongcheng Private Hospital's latest decision is to dismiss him.
Master, could you take a look at this for me?
Okay.
I'm here to fix the air conditioner.
Chen Feng, you're here.
Director Wang. Shan Mei.
Shan Mei. Your brother is saying hello to you.
This heart transplant surgery is just the beginning. I'm confident I can surpass my senior and become the true medical sage.
As if he's worthy. He's always grandstanding on TV, and he thinks he can surpass the medical sage? Wishful thinking.
Hello? Okay, I'll be right there. Shan Mei, I have a surgery. As for your scan, we'll talk about it when I get back.
Okay.
Chen Feng, I'll head over first then.
Okay.
Director Wang, there's been a car accident on the South City overpass. A 7-year-old boy is injured. Our ambulance will depart in 3 minutes. Just in case, we need a doctor on board to handle things.
But I have a surgery scheduled.
Master, I can go.
No, you're just a resident. You can't handle emergencies.
Doctor, I can handle basic procedures. I can do it. Besides, right now in the department, I'm the only one available.
This is not okay.
What do you mean by that?
Shan Mei, you heard it too. The patient is only 7 years old. His bones are very fragile. If the car accident causes a hemothorax, then the pre-hospital care won't be a simple procedure. You just graduated. You lack experience. In a situation like this, you simply can't handle it.
You said it yourself, it's just a what if. If you're afraid of this and afraid of that, then we might as well not treat any patients at all. Doctor, don't listen to him. It's an emergency, please let me go.
Shan Mei, your brother has a point.
Doctor?
Shan Mei, now is not the time to play the hero. If the situation gets more critical, you'd have to perform a surgical puncture in the ambulance.
Right now you just shut up. I'm playing the hero? What about you? Someone who got fired from the hospital and became a maintenance worker. What gives you the right to judge me? Chen Feng, all these years, you've never told me why you were fired. But now I finally understand. It's because you simply are not fit to be a doctor.
Shanmei, you can't talk to your brother like that.
Chief, you have a surgery to perform. We're running out of time to make a decision. Chief, I promise you, if there's any emergency that I see, I will report to you immediately.
All right. Then go ahead.
Okay, I'm leaving right now. Come with me.
Chen Feng. A car accident causing a hemothorax severe enough to require a thoracentesis is actually quite rare. Shanmei is young and lacks work experience, but performing some basic emergency procedures shouldn't be a problem for her.
Director Wang, you don't understand. My sister, she has a kind heart. She wants to save people more than anyone. But when she gets flustered, she loses all reason. You know, as a doctor, especially a surgeon, the worst thing is to let your emotions take over. Acting recklessly. I just can't stop worrying about her.
I know you have her best interests at heart, but young people, they need a chance to prove themselves.
Five years ago, I chose to hide my identity from Shanmei. After that incident, I started working at City Hospital as a maintenance worker. I had even less reason to come clean. I never imagined that this secret would make us siblings so distant.
Director Wang, your skills are truly unmatched.
Keep observing. Shanmei, how's the situation on your end?
Chief, the situation here isn't good.
What happened?
Charlie.
Charlie, wake up!
The patient's lateral chest wall. Percussion yields a dull sound. Breath sounds are almost inaudible. Blood pressure. BP is dropping fast.
It's a hemothorax.
The patient is only 7 years old. His bones are very fragile. If there's a car accident later and it causes a hemothorax, then pre-hospital care won't be simple treatment.
He actually called it. Then according to what he said, Master. So should I perform a thoracentesis now?
No, Shanmei. Get this straight. This ambulance is so bumpy.
The margin for error in a puncture is almost zero.
One slip and you'll injure the lung. Not to mention, this isn't a sterile environment. It could easily cause a chest infection. Under these conditions, even I wouldn't dare to operate lightly, let alone you.
Oxygen saturation is dropping fast. He's in critical condition.
Doctor, please, doctor, save my son!
Master, please teach me what to do, otherwise I'm afraid he won't make it to the hospital.
Shanmei, if you still consider me your master, the thought of operating, don't even think about it.
Master, I can't worry about that anymore. I can't just stand by and watch him die in front of me. Master.
Fine.
You want to save him. I won't stop you. But there's someone
I think
you should talk to first.
Who?
Shanmei, it's me.
Shanmei. Hey.
Shanmei, stop being so stubborn. A situation like this is way beyond your ability to handle.
From the very beginning, you've been blocking me. You wouldn't even let me on the bus, and now you won't let me deal with this? Chen Feng, listen to me. My business is none of your concern. Prepare for thoracentesis. Hand me the thoracentesis kit. Thoracentesis. I remember reading about it in the textbooks. First, you need to locate the insertion point.
No.
A little bit lower.
Doctor, what are you waiting for? My son can't wait any longer. Please save him.
Master.
Shanmei.
Enough, Chen Feng. How much longer are you going to stand in my way? Do you have to drag me down with you? Turn me into the same kind of failure before you're satisfied?
Shanmei. Think carefully. If you perform this procedure now, this person becomes your patient. If anything goes wrong, and the hospital investigates, all the responsibility will fall squarely on your shoulders.
That responsibility.
Can you bear it?
I can do it.
Let's take a step back. Even if you manage to save this person's life now, by the time they get to the hospital, if a secondary infection develops, they still might not make it. Then your license will be revoked. The patient's family will hate you. The hospital will investigate. No one will be able to protect you. Chen Shanmei, aren't you afraid of any of these consequences? Shanmei, listen to me. Being afraid of responsibility is nothing to be ashamed of. Let's just stop now. No one will blame you.
Chen Feng, if I were afraid of taking responsibility, why would I have become a doctor? If everyone's afraid, then who's going to save the patients?
If you're afraid of responsibility, don't be a doctor. If everyone's afraid, who saves the patients? Exactly. Afraid of responsibility? Then why be a doctor?
You know what? All this time, I've wanted to be someone like the medical sage. If he were here today, he would never back down. So, neither will I.
But even the medical sage has made mistakes before.
He never made a mistake. His T-shaped vascular anastomosis has always been a core part of my studies. That surgery 5 years ago, I've studied it countless times. Every step was flawless.
All right. Now, open your phone's camera. Aim it at his chest. Shanmei, follow my instructions. Make the incision. From now on, follow my lead with the scalpel.
You're in charge.
Shanmei,
Trust your brother.
when it comes to thoracentesis, he's more reliable than I am.
Dr. Chen, we're out of time. Okay, bro, tell me.
No. The chest cavity is so small, the intercostal space is narrow as a slit, and the ambulance keeps shaking. There's no way to stabilize for positioning. This...
At the 7th intercostal space, 2 centimeters posterior to the mid-axillary line. That's the insertion point.
Are you insane? That spot is already outside the safe zone. The textbook clearly states inserting here has a high risk of puncturing the pulmonary artery. Do you even know medicine?
The standard puncture point is for adults. The patient is only 7. His body is too small. Plus, the car crash impact caused his internal organs to shift slightly. So his puncture point will be lower.
How do you know the organs shifted?
By looking at the pattern of bruising on his chest and the degree of indentation.
Only someone with supremely refined medical skill can see through subtle signs to the root of the condition. To reach that level requires a lifetime of experience. When did Chen Feng become this skilled?
Shanmei, insert the needle. Careful, 0.5 centimeter above the rib.
Okay.
Shanmei.
Insert vertically. Don't hesitate. Depth 3 centimeters.
Now.
Breathing's back. Blood oxygen is rising. I did it, bro. I did it. I did it. Bro, I did it.
Dr. Chen,
You're amazing.
the child is saved. Thank you, Dr. Chen. It was you who saved my son.
For now, it's only temporary. We've saved the patient's life. Secure the puncture needle immediately.
Understood. Quick, the bandage.
Monitor the water seal bottle's fluid color and flow rate. Record it and report it immediately upon arrival at the hospital. Now, there's one more critical issue. The patient's hemothorax is likely just a symptom. The impact from the car crash was complex. What exactly caused the internal bleeding? We need to get him to the hospital immediately for a full examination. Only then can we be sure. So every minute we delay adds another minute of risk.
Right.
Chen Feng's lesion is in a terrible spot. It's surrounded by hepatic and portal veins. How do you even operate? It's an impossible situation.
We could adapt the approach from the TIPS procedure.
That's a cardiovascular procedure. How can you apply it to liver tumor resection? That's absurd. Wait, you're a maintenance worker. What do you know about the TIPS procedure?
The principles are the same. Avoid the major vessels, reroute the circuit, and we can perfectly avoid all the risk factors.
Exactly. For 5 years, every medical problem I couldn't solve, medical Nanti, he always had the precise answer. That's not something an ordinary doctor could do, let alone one who was fired. Who is he really? Director, the victims from the overpass crash have been taken care of.
I heard a 7-year-old child was the most severely injured.
He hasn't arrived yet.
Director, Master.
Director, this is the child. He had a traumatic hemothorax before admission, and his condition was critical at one point. Fortunately, we performed a thoracentesis, which saved his life.
This?
Wang Zhong.
Director,
Tell me, who performed the pre-hospital emergency care?
Dean. I performed that pre-hospital emergency care. What's the problem?
Get the patient to the IR immediately. The rest of you, come with me to my office.
Dr. Chen. Charlie, Ma'am, please don't worry. Charlie, he's going to be fine.
You're just a resident. Who gave you the authority to operate in an ambulance?
Dean?
Wang Zhong. Did you give her permission? Is this how you mentor your students? That was a living, breathing human being, not a practice dummy for your student to experiment on.
Dean.
Dean, this has nothing to do with my mentor. I insisted on performing the procedure. The patient had already gone into cardiac arrest. If I hadn't performed the puncture and drainage then, he wouldn't have made it to the hospital. Besides, wasn't the emergency procedure successful?
Wang Zhong, tell your student if it was truly successful or not.
Shanmei. If it had been successful, applying pressure to his chest wouldn't have caused such an intense reaction. His current condition can only be due to an error in the puncture, injuring the intercostal vessels and causing a hematoma.
How is that possible? A hematoma, an operational error? Could it really be that I harmed Charlie with a mistake?
Dean, we can discuss accountability later. Right now, the most urgent thing is to address the hematoma.
To remove the hematoma, a conventional thoracotomy would be far too stressful. For a 7-year-old child.
If there's the slightest mishap during surgery, For this type of surgery, the number of surgeons in the world willing to lead it can be counted on one hand. Our hospital simply doesn't have anyone capable of it.
I'll perform this surgery.
Hey.
Get the microcatheter sheath ready, the phacoemulsification knife, and the neurophysiological monitoring system. Start the surgery now.
Maintenance guy, what are you doing? You can't be in here. Get out.
The patient's pre-hospital care. I directed Shanmei to do it, so this patient is mine. This surgery should be done by me.
A resident. Actually listening to a maintenance worker. Ridiculous. This is absurd.
We're the professionals here, and we wouldn't dare say we can do it. You, an outsider. What makes you think you're qualified? Get out.
Hey, come with me for now.
Look closely. The patient's hematoma is right against the pleura. The edges are already showing signs of rupture, if it ruptures completely, causing pleuritis and compressing the aorta. No one could save him then.
He's right. He actually knows this stuff.
As for what you just said, now, am I qualified enough?
A special class chief physician. Just a regular chief physician. There are fewer than 10 in the whole country. Each one is a national treasure, a titan in the field. And he's special class? How is that possible?
Director, it's bad.
The patient suddenly went into shock and lost consciousness.
Think it over now. There's still time.
Chen Fong, operating room 3. This surgery. You'll be the lead surgeon.
Surgery. Begin. The main hematoma is exposed.
It's too close to the major artery.
We have to start from the outside.
Peel it away gradually.
Take it step by step.
Exactly. That's the safest approach.
No, that's too slow. The patient's body won't hold on that long.
Chen Fong, what are you doing? If that ruptures, no one can save him. He's insane. You're killing him.
The conventional peeling method will only cause secondary damage, triggering uncontrollable hemorrhage. To save him, we must locate the initial tear point and repair it.
How can you be sure where the rupture is? You're gambling with his life.
I've been through too many similar situations. I know the odds of success. If you have a safer plan, I'm all ears. But if not, trust my judgment.
This kind of surgery
Top experts?
might not perform 10 in a lifetime. Who is he? Not good. Blood pressure's dropping fast. Arrhythmia.
The adhesion is being pulled. Stop. Now. Now's the time.
What are you doing? You'll rupture the vessel.
Increase the blood pump. Prepare adrenaline. This?
This vessel is compromised. Ligate and resect it immediately.
No. This is a key branch supplying the pleura.
Cutting it.
Will affect the child's breathing. Prepare line 4. We'll reconstruct the vessel.
What? How can we rebuild such a thin vessel? It's impossible to see clearly.
I said I can see it clearly.
Yes, Doctor.
Director, Professor Lee Sen is here.
Director, you've brought the Vice President of Hongcheng Private Hospital.
Professor Lee, thank you for coming. Come in. Professor Lee, look. The traumatic hematoma is in an extremely dangerous location. It's right up against the aortic body. The slightest mistake could cause massive bleeding.
A thoracoscopic aortic and hematoma dissection. The difficulty of this procedure. In the whole world, fewer than 3 people can perform it. Even my senior brother, the so-called medical sage. Forget it. Let's not talk about him. If it weren't for 5 years ago, when he botched that vascular anastomosis, treating this kind of hematoma wouldn't be such a challenge today. We really have him to thank for that.
Indeed. After all, the professor is the future of our medical field. That person's era is over.
I wouldn't call myself the future. It's just that over these 5 years, I've performed over 100 highly complex surgeries. I've gained some experience. So you want me to come and lead the surgery?
The surgery has already begun.
What do you mean by that?
This? We hope Professor Lee can supervise from the side. If any emergencies arise, please step in to assist immediately.
What? This surgery? Even I'm not entirely confident. No one else could possibly do it well. Who is the lead surgeon for this operation? Who's the lead surgeon on this case?
Chen Fong's current status is just a maintenance worker. Even if he was a doctor before, but this, how can he say it out loud? Professor Lee, come with me and you'll see.
Listen. This dissection technique is precise and steady. Such a masterful technique. I've only seen it from my senior brother. Could it be? No, it can't be him. Right now, he probably wouldn't even dare to pick up a scalpel. No way. I must take over this surgery. As long as I secure this case, the director position at Hongqing will definitely be mine. Director, order them to stop the surgery immediately.
Professor Lee, the surgery is going smoothly.
Smoothly? That's because your skills are lacking. You can't see it. Let me tell you, if this continues, this surgery will be a complete failure. The patient will surely die.
Failure. How could that be? The data on the monitor looks perfectly stable.
This. Professor Lee is the authority in this field. He shouldn't be wrong.
You're lying. This surgery is clearly going smoothly. Besides, how can you just stop a surgery like that? Are you trying to kill the patient?
Shut up!
Since when does a resident get to speak here? What do you know about surgery?
5
years ago, during the Sage's vascular anastomosis surgery, I was the assistant surgeon. The situation back then was exactly the same as now. Everyone thought the surgery was going perfectly. But in an instant, the patient's vital signs plummeted. They ended up dying on the operating table. Back then, it was precisely because the lead surgeon's overconfidence caused the disaster. Do you want to let that tragedy repeat itself? Or do you think my judgment, Lee Sen's, is wrong?
Abort the surgery. Have the lead surgeon and Director Wang come out immediately.
Dean, have you lost your mind? This is a critical moment in the surgery. Stopping now is tantamount to murder.
That's an order.
This?
Why are you pulling us out? You'd better give me a reasonable explanation.
This.
Why does that voice sound so familiar? There are plenty of people in the world with similar voices. It's not that rare. It can't be him.
Lee Sen, what would he be doing here? It seems the director still doesn't trust Chen Feng.
Was there a problem with the surgery I called off?
The surgery was going perfectly fine. Why did you stop the surgery?
Perfectly fine. Aren't you people harming the patient? You'd better have evidence for saying that. Of course I have evidence. Take a look for yourselves. The perfusion index of the heart-lung machine has already shot up to 1.8.
How could it be that high? This indicates the myocardial load has reached its limit. The heart could arrest at any moment.
As the lead surgeon, you know what this data means, don't you? The patient's circulatory system is on the verge of collapse.
A perfusion index of 1.8 isn't due to excessive myocardial load. It's because after the hematoma was removed, the myocardial blood supply
is recovering at the fastest possible rate. This is a sign
of excellent treatment efficacy.
Ridiculous. Even the legendary physician Sage, when performing similar surgeries, the best he could do was maintain a perfusion index of 1.5. What? Are you saying you're better than him? Or are you my senior brother, the physician Sage from back then?
Professor Lee, you really know how to judge. Him? A medical saint? A medical saint? That's impossible. You must not misunderstand. He was just an ordinary doctor in our hospital, an unremarkable one. But later, because he made a serious mistake, he was fired. Now he's just an air conditioner repairman, a maintenance worker.
So he's a fired good-for-nothing. You, a mere repairman who gave you the courage to boss me around here and question my professional judgment? I'm telling you for the last time.
The patient's cardiopulmonary function is improving, and the vital signs are the best indicator. Right now, this window of opportunity is the best time for surgical intervention, but it's fleeting. If you force your way in now, you'll only interrupt this process. Your so-called intervention is not saving lives, but murder, and it will inevitably cause a secondary vascular damage with unimaginable consequences.
Secondary damage? I, Lee Sen, have performed hundreds of internationally recognized high-difficulty cardiovascular surgeries. Even with my eyes closed, my sutures are 10,000 times more accurate than yours, you good-for-nothing, fumbling around blindly. 10,000 times better. You're talking to me about consequences? Director, let's not waste time with this trash. My team is ready and can take over the surgery at any time.
All right, Professor Lee. I'm counting on you.
No, absolutely not. The surgery was going smoothly. How can this be?
Shanmei, don't act impulsively. Whatever you say now, they won't listen. You'll regret this. Hematoma removal.
Most doctors can't pull this off.
Even you rarely come across.
An identical case. I'll only demonstrate once. Watch closely.
As expected of Professor Lee. The speed, the precision, incredible.
Yeah. With Professor Lee on the case, it's sure to be a success.
Arterial wall tension index at 7.8. That's completely abnormal. Lee Sen, stop the harmonic scalpel. Now, the arterial tension has exceeded the critical threshold. The weakest point of the vessel wall is about to rupture.
You're just a maintenance guy. You think you know better than me? Who gave you the nerve to tell me what to do? I'll show you today what real skill looks like.
Oh no, aortic rupture, massive hemorrhage. The professor can't find the rupture point. Suction! Suction now!
Hurry!
No, the bleeding's too fast. We can't keep up with it.
Clamp it. Hemostat. It's over. It's all over.
How could this happen? Charlie, he...
Director, let me in there right now. Otherwise, in less than 30 seconds, the patient's life will be in danger. Then it'll truly be over.
Lee Sen, get your team out of there. Let Chen Feng in.
Why do you have to make things so difficult for me? Whether it was Chen Feng back then or you now, you're all standing in my way. I won't let any of you off easy.
Increase the clamp pressure.
Temporarily clamp the aorta. Max out the suction. Within 3 seconds, clear my field. Back up blood bags. Cross-match. Start the transfusion now.
Temporary clamp. He's insane. The patient will go into immediate cardiac necrosis.
I need to perform a vascular bypass graft.
But his vessel walls are too fragile.
Standard suturing won't hold. It can't take that kind of pressure.
Impossible. A tear this large can't be sutured. This is murder.
Just because you can't suture it doesn't mean I can't. Watch closely. This is how a T-shaped vascular anastomosis is done.
T-shaped vascular anastomosis. Is he out of his mind? That technique failed 5 years ago. The Medical Association strictly forbids it. It's a red line no one can cross. He's asking for trouble.
The director can't do it. You have to stop him. If this happens, it won't just be a failed surgery. It's that simple. This is a serious violation. Our hospital's reputation and future will be buried with him. Who can shoulder that responsibility?
All of you, shut up!
Tell me, other than trusting him, do we have any other path we can take? The aorta is already ruptured. Everyone else is helpless. Are you saying just because we're afraid of responsibility, we should live like cowards? Just stand by and watch a living child die right before our eyes on the operating table? Director, at this point, hesitation is a dead end. We have no choice. We have to gamble. Bet that Chen Feng can create a miracle.
Right. Bet. We have to bet. Let's just hope he really succeeds.
T-shaped vascular anastomosis. Create a miracle. A repairman. What makes you think he can succeed? Perfect. Today I'll watch you be utterly ruined.
Young man, you can do this. You have to succeed. For your own sake, and for everyone who believes in you. You must.
Do you think he can do it? Even the legendary medical sage couldn't complete this surgery.
I don't know. But look at his hands. They're incredibly steady. It's terrifying.
This posture, this needle-holding angle. This is a unique technique in the world. Impossible. How could he possibly...
No.
It absolutely can't be him. Given his arrogance, after that incident 5 years ago, he would never pick up a scalpel again. Let alone stand on a high-pressure operating table like this. This has to be a coincidence. Right, just a coincidence.
Surgery. Class is over.
Chen Feng.
Oh my God. Look at this suture line. It's so smooth. It's simply unbelievable.
Look there. The vascular reconstruction is perfect. All the hemodynamic data, flow velocity, vessel wall integrity. It's actually better than my preoperative estimates. This wasn't just an emergency surgery. This is a miracle.
Chen Feng. You really did it.
Man, you really saved Charlie.
The T-shaped vascular anastomosis. That unique needle-holding technique. There's no way you're just a repairman. Tell him. Who are you really? Talk. Who are you?
Professor Lee, let's talk this out. What are you doing? This is outrageous.
Let go now.
Lee Sen, let my brother go.
Get out!
Shanmei.
I'm talking to you. Who are you really? This technique.
Besides him,
no one else could possibly do it.
Talk.
Are you him? Are you the divine physician from back then?
Lee Sen. 5 years. You're still so impatient.
It really is you. You really came back.
Brother, you really are the divine physician.
My God. He's the legendary healing sage.
I should have known it was you all along.
With a technique like this.
Aside from you, no one else could possibly pull it off.
These past 5 years.
You've been hiding yourself so well. Congratulations, Senior. It's been 5 years. You've finally returned to the operating table. And you've even taken vascular suturing and refined it to this level. This hospital has truly welcomed a living legend. I just don't know, Director. What were you thinking?
Huh?
To actually have my senior, a man of his stature, choose to work at your hospital as a mere equipment technician? Were you trying to temper his character? Or give all of us a surprise?
Listen. Listen. I'm back. I'm not here to fight over fame and fortune. Today's successful surgery proves only one thing. The T-shaped vascular anastomosis technique is perfectly sound. So, the failure of that surgery 5 years ago had nothing to do with the technique.
You? What are you implying? The evidence was rock solid back then. The hospital and the medical board made their ruling long ago.
Ruling? That was your ruling, not mine. I will get to the bottom of this. I will find out who tampered with that surgery 5 years ago. This debt, I will settle it.
With interest.
Chen Feng. 5 years ago, I crushed you into the dirt, and I won't hesitate to grind you to dust again. This time, I'll make sure you never get back up.
Stop right there. Chen Feng. You really are the legendary healer.
Chen Feng, why didn't you tell me? Even I, just like everyone else, misjudged you for 5 whole years. Why did you have to carry this burden alone?
Shanmei, I'm sorry. Until I've fully investigated what really happened back then, I can't tell you the reason.
Where are you going? You need to explain this to me. What exactly happened 5 years ago? For these past 5 years, everyone has called you a murderer, said you're a disgrace to the medical community. You've endured so much injustice all by yourself. Why didn't you tell me? I'm your sister.
Shanmei, this has nothing to do with you. So please don't ask any more questions.
How can you say it has nothing to do with me? I'm your sister. How can you say it's none of my business? I'm your sister. For the past 5 years, you've refused to tell me why you were fired. Now I finally know. So you're the legendary sage of medicine. And you were fired because of that surgery 5 years ago. But I've watched the recording of that surgery hundreds of times. Every single step you took was flawless. And now you've proven that your T-shaped vascular anastomosis isn't the problem. So, Sean, what were you really thinking?
Shanmei, listen to me. I need to find out the truth about that surgery. It's something I have to do. But this is my fight. It has nothing to do with you. You. Understand?
No, I don't. Sean, I don't want you to carry this alone. I want to help you.
Shanmei, your brother is just trying to protect you.
It's precisely because she's my sister. The person I care about most in this world. That I can't let her get involved.
Maybe I can help you.
Sean.
Want one? 5 years? Chen Feng, you've even quit smoking.
5 years. Can change a lot.
And you're not the only one who's changed. In these 5 years, Li Sen has become completely unrecognizable in his quest to become Vice Dean. The moment you left, he swooped in and took over all your research projects. All your hard work, on the verge of breakthroughs, was completely repackaged and credited under his own name. Riding on that, he published paper after paper and easily secured a professorship. Pretty shameless, huh? But that's not even the worst part. After becoming department head, he abused his power to assign all the high-profile, high-difficulty surgeries exclusively to his cronies and lackeys. Never mind whether those people were even qualified to perform the surgeries. And the result? Medical errors kept happening. But every time something happened, he would either use the hospital's resources and money to silence the families, or he would just push some powerless resident doctor out to take the blame. The general surgery department today is nothing like the place you remember. He's turned it into a toxic, disgraceful mess.
I told you. These power games at the hospital have nothing to do with me. I told you. All this power struggle in the hospital has nothing to do with me.
How can you say that? The surgery department of our hospital, this golden reputation of ours, is about to be ruined by Lee Sen. Colleagues with a conscience who dared to speak up have either been pushed out or silenced by him. The ones left who isn't seething with silent anger. Chen Feng, things are different now. Only you. With your skills and the reputation you left behind back in the day, you're the only one who can take him down. Chen Feng, you have to step up. For this hospital, for the patients he might have harmed or even killed through negligence.
I told you. I'm not interested.
Chen Feng. Chen Feng, I know. I know why you came back this time, what you're after. You want to uncover the truth about that surgery 5 years ago, right? But have you considered that finding the truth requires power? Let me be straight with you. That surgery 5 years ago, Lee Sen is definitely involved. You think just because you're back now, Lee Sen will just sit back and do nothing? Let you investigate peacefully? He'll stop at nothing. Use every means to block you. Chen Feng, calm down. You can't fight him alone. But someone can help you.
Who?
I'll take you to meet someone. Then you'll understand.
Jiang.
Chen Feng. It's been 5 years.
You haven't changed a bit.
Have a seat. I know. In your heart, you still blame me.
I wouldn't dare.
Back then, it wasn't that I didn't want to protect you. But I was the dean of Hongcheng. I had the board above me and public pressure behind me. I had no choice. For the past 5 years, I haven't slept well a single night, watching helplessly as Lee Sen and his people rose to power, purging dissenters, chasing quick success, turning the hospital into the chaotic mess it is today. I've failed the original vision for founding this hospital. And I've failed you, Chen Feng. Chen Feng. Old man, please, I'm begging you, come back. Come back and save the hospital. It can't go on like this. I'm old. I'll be retiring completely soon. According to shareholder Vincent and his crew, Lee Sen could directly take my place. It's a done deal. But today's surgery, Lee Sen's failure and your success gave me a chance to fight back. I put my reputation on the line and finally convinced the board. They have reinstated the selection process for the new director, and it will be a nationwide live broadcast. A high-stakes surgical showdown.
A live surgical duel.
That's right. Let skill do the talking. In front of the entire nation, to determine the true champion. This isn't just about selecting a director. It's about setting the record straight, about correcting what's wrong. Chen Feng. I've already used my personal reputation to vouch for you. I've signed you up. Here.
What do you mean by this? Huh? It was all agreed upon in black and white, set in stone. After that old man Jiang steps down, that position is mine, Li Sen's. And now? Just when we're at the final step, you guys come up with this nationwide live-streamed selection. Are you kidding me?
That old fart, Zhang Shiguo, has been running the hospital for decades. His deep-rooted prestige is still there. Now he insists on holding this selection competition, we on the board. Have to at least put on a show? Give him some face.
Professor Lee, why get so worked up? It's just a competition. With your skills and reputation in the medical field, winning the championship should be a piece of cake. What are you afraid of?
Afraid?
Hey.
Are you truly clueless or just playing dumb?
Huh?
Do you really think Chen Feng's title of medical sage was just picked up off the street? How terrifying he is, only I know best. 5 years ago, he was already standing above everyone else. In terms of skill and talent, in this world, no one can match him.
Then according to you, what should we do? The selection competition is already a done deal.
You guys made this mess, and now you remember to ask me to clean it up? I'm telling you, no way. I can only pray that after Chen Feng takes over, he'll be like me. Willingly becoming your dog, at your beck and call, dismissed with a wave.
Hold on. No matter how amazing Chen Feng is, he's still just a man. He's not some invincible god. As long as he's human, he has weaknesses. He can't escape the rules. Don't worry. We have plenty of ways to make sure you win.
Chen Feng, I know what you're thinking.
That's surgery 5 years ago.
It was no accident. Li Sen is involved. But back then, the surgical records.
All the medical equipment, usage logs.
The board of directors, under the guise of a medical accident, sealed them away completely. If you want to get the evidence, to know the truth, there's only one path. Become the hospital director. Only the director can reopen those dusty files.
Hey. Hey, bad news.
What is it? Calm down.
Look, to ensure this conference is fair, just, and transparent, we at Hongcheng Private Hospital will be broadcasting nationwide. We'll be under public scrutiny.
Elder Jiang mentioned this to me. A nationwide broadcast. The pressure is immense, but it makes sense. No, wait.
Keep watching. Also, in order to select the most comprehensively capable medical leader, after our board of directors' unanimous decision, we are changing the rules of this conference. This conference will be conducted in the form of medical teams. Now, we are opening up applications nationwide to invite the country's most elite medical talents, teams of 3. The winning team's leader will directly assume the position of our hospital's new director.
Hey, did you hear that? It's a team competition now, not an individual one. And the competition is the day after tomorrow. With such short notice and such harsh conditions, how are you supposed to put together a top-tier medical team? Besides, to win a competition at this level, every single member of the team has to be a top expert in their respective field. More importantly, it's the synergy between the 3 team members. This is an impossible task. They changed the rules last minute like this, clearly targeting us. It's so unfair. I think they're practically tailoring the rules for Li Sen's team. Everyone knows Li Sen and his 2 deputies have worked together for years.
So, Professor Lee, no matter how skilled Chen Feng is, he's fighting a losing battle now. One-on-one, you can't beat him. But now you can finally crush him.
Crush him. Besides that useless resident trainee girl, the only one around Chen Feng is that mediocre Wang Zhong. Trying to form a team now. He probably can't even find decent teammates. This match, I've already won.
Hello? Director Liu. Hello there. Hello, have you thought it over? This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Hello? Director Liu! Director Liu! Another one. This is the one who turned us down. The 10th top expert. As soon as they hear they'd be working with you, they either flat out refuse, or they say they're already working with Lee Sen. Lee Sen, that bastard, has already set this whole thing up against us, and he's blocked all our escape routes.
Bro, what are we gonna do? The registration deadline is the day after tomorrow. Right now, we can't even get 3 people together. They're clearly ganging up to bully us. They're trying to back us into a corner.
This competition. Technical skill isn't the most important thing.
Then what is?
Absolute trust. What I need is a teammate who, during surgery, will carry out my every instruction, 100%. I don't need their fame. What I need is just their hands and their trust. So, Director Wang, Sean May, I'd like to invite you both to join me in this competition.
Chen-Feng, you've got to be kidding me. You're talking about me? I'm just a mid-level physician. Handling routine surgeries is fine. I can manage that. But this is a national-level event. Up there are the top experts among experts. If I go up there, wouldn't I just hold you back?
I'm not cut out for this. I'm just a resident physician. I don't even have my medical license yet. How could I possibly?
I said, what I need isn't their titles. It's you. Dr. Wang, your basic skills are the most solid in the entire hospital. Your hands are steadier than anyone else's. Shan Mei, your ability to learn and reaction speed are better than any doctor I've ever seen. In surgery, I am your brain. I make the decisions and navigate. And you are my most trusted hands. Now the brain is right here. What are you all afraid of?
All right.
We're with you.
He's that Chen Feng, the medical sage who disappeared 5 years ago. Doesn't look like much.
Look at the 2 people behind him. One is a mid-level physician, and the other one... Oh my god, it's a resident. Is he crazy, bringing a team like this to compete?
I heard he just performed a surgery a few days ago. In my opinion, it was just dumb luck. He hasn't been in an OR for 5 years. His skills must be rusty. Let's see him make a fool of himself today.
So you're Chen Feng, the medical sage from 5 years ago. You are Chen Feng, the medical sage from 5 years ago.
So what if I am... What's it to you?
I thought you were some 3-headed, 6-armed legend, Chen Feng. My name is Jessica. The era of 5 years ago is over. Today's medical field values technology and skill. Not getting ahead by resting on your laurels or playing the victim. Today, in front of this nationwide live audience, I am going to make one thing crystal clear to everyone. I, Jessica, am going to crush you. This has-been stepping stone underfoot and seize the position of dean at Hongcheng Private Hospital. You.
Leave.
Colleagues, guests, welcome to Hongcheng Private Hospital's new Dean Selection Conference. This conference is unprecedented.
An innovation.
And even a breakthrough. Without further ado, the conference officially begins. The first competition is minimally invasive neuroanastomosis. Each team will perform high-precision nerve suturing on a highly simulated living tissue. Our world panel of judges will evaluate based on suturing speed, nerve alignment accuracy, and post-operative electrophysiological signal conduction rate. These 3 dimensions will be comprehensively scored. Now each team, please send a representative to the stage.
Chenfeng, neurosurgery isn't my strong suit. This round
Let me take this one. Hey, let me do it. Nerve anastomosis. Out of all my elective courses, it's my best subject.
Shanmei. This isn't some school practice exam. This is the real deal. It's being broadcast nationwide. The people sitting down there are all top experts. The model's blood vessels are even more fragile than a real person's. If you mess up...
Are you sure you can handle this?
I am.
Listen, for the initial steps, just follow the conventional method. That's fine. Remember, the most critical part is the finishing. You absolutely cannot use traditional tension relief sutures. That brute force will severely damage the fragile nerve sheath. Use the helical advancement technique. Tie a slip knot on the nerve sheath. Remember, it has to be a slip knot. Only then can you ensure fixation while still allowing for minimal movement. It promotes healing.
I got it, man.
Everyone, get ready. Begin.
Chenfeng Sanshan may handle it. Isn't this too risky?
No one wants to be a good doctor more than she does. And no one is more suited to be a doctor than her. She'll make it.
Don't shake. You absolutely cannot shake. Chen Shanmei, calm down. Your brother has bet his most important chance on you. You can't let him down. If we get eliminated in the first round, we're all finished.
Number 7, excessive suture tension. Perineurium torn. Eliminated. Number 12, exceeded time limit. Eliminated. Not bad. Dr. Gao's technique is very proficient. Precise alignment. Fast speed 2. Advanced.
A mere resident dares to stand on such a prestigious stage? Does Chenfeng have no one left under him? He actually sent you here to make up the numbers. It seems he and his unorthodox methods are going to be completely finished today. Iyad, I'd advise you to just give up. Do you know what the most dangerous part of microscopic nerve suturing is? It's the final step you're about to perform. Look at that fascicle. The tension is at its peak right now. It's also at its most fragile. You, rookie, if your hand shakes even the slightest bit, you'll ruin everything. There's no way you can pull this off.
Not bad. Impossible to complete?
Who says it isn't? She can't do it.
Outrageous. This is utterly outrageous. How can a national conference allow a mere resident to take the stage?
You hear that? Rookie, I suggest you step down on your own. Otherwise, if your hand shakes and you sever the nerve, you'll become a national laughingstock.
Oh.
I get it now. I think our medical sage Chenfeng knows he can't win, so he wants to concede. But he can't swallow his pride, so he sent you, a resident, to take the fall. That way, if the match is lost, it's because you're not skilled enough. Inferior in technique. It has absolutely nothing to do with Chenfeng's superior medical skills. Brilliant. What a brilliant scheme.
So that's what he's thinking. Exactly. What kind of person does that? Unbelievable.
How shameless can you get?
Senior brother, oh senior brother. Look at you. Why go to such lengths? I know you couldn't find a decent teammate, but you could have told me. I could have let you pick any 2 people from my team. That would still be better than letting your sister embarrass herself on stage. She's your own sister, for goodness sake. How could you bear to let her be criticized by everyone in a setting like this, be laughed at? This move of yours was really not well played. That move of yours was really not well played.
My team is none of your concern. Lee Sen, I advise you not to underestimate Sean May. Don't let the slap backfire so hard that it stings your own face.
With you here, I know I can do it. I'll prove it to everyone. You just said.
For the earlier steps, just proceed the traditional way as usual. Remember, the most crucial part is at the very end. Use the spiral advancement technique on the epinurium to tie a slipknot. Remember, it must be a slipknot. That way, while ensuring it's secure, it allows for minimal movement. It promotes healing.
Look! She actually did it.
Surgery complete.
Look at you. Once the review results are out, you'll see that in the face of an absolute gap in skill, you and your brother are both a joke.
What kind of suturing technique is this? It's simply perfect. The junction looks like it grew naturally. Post-op electrophysiological signal conduction rate 100%. A miracle. This is truly a miracle.
This is impossible. That's impossible. She's just a resident. How could she do so well? There must be something shady going on. It's you. You're the one favoring Chen Feng.
Foul play. You can eat whatever you want, but you can't say whatever you want. Are you questioning the association's fairness? Or are you questioning my professionalism?
Then give me an explanation. My suturing, the precision, speed, alignment, all the data was near perfect. Why did she get a perfect score?
Near perfect. Your perineurial suture used the most traditional tension relief method. It's standard, but it caused irreversible micro damage to the perineurium. So, your post-operative conduction rate is 98%. That 2% gap is an insurmountable chasm, while she used a method that exists in theory, but is rarely applied clinically, the spiral live knot suture method. This technique perfectly avoids any compression on the perineurium. It allows the nerve alignment to reach a theoretical maximum. So her conduction rate is 100%. That is true perfection.
This godlike technique.
Forget about you. Even I, in my entire life, could hardly imagine it. Dr. Gao, you lost. Admit it.
Dr. Gao, look closely. My brother taught me this. Just because you can't do it doesn't mean others can't. What you see as a limit in my brother's eyes is merely a starting point.
I hereby announce that for the first round of micro-suturing assessment, Team Chen Feng advances with a perfect score.
Chen Feng, you heard that? Shanmei made it to the next round. By the way, that trick you taught her worked like magic.
What's wrong, Dr. Lee? Why does seeing my sister win hurt you more than losing yourself? That look on your face isn't very becoming.
She just got lucky. Had a fluke performance, that's all.
Lucky? You went through all that trouble to change the rules to a team competition. Because you were afraid of facing me one-on-one and losing embarrassingly, weren't you? You think changing the rules can bring me down? You use the rules to scheme against me. Then I'll use my skills to show you. Your little conspiracy will never succeed.
Fine. This was just the preliminary round.
Don't get too cocky.
The real show is yet to come.
Chen Feng, I did it. I didn't let you down.
The preliminary round is now concluded. Congratulations to the teams that advanced. Next, we will immediately begin the final project challenge. This project is a 3-person relay time-limited heart valve replacement surgery. Each team's 3 members will take the stage in sequence to relay and complete one full surgery. This is not only the ultimate test of individual skill, but also the ultimate challenge of team synergy, tactical allocation, and on-the-spot adaptability.
The heart valve replacement relay race. This is hellish difficulty.
Yeah, this tests not only each person's skill, but also the team's seamless coordination. One wrong move and it's all over.
Chen Feng, valve replacement is a level 4 surgery. In this area, I don't have much work experience. And Shanmei, she's even more.
Don't panic. Do as I say. Sean May, you go first.
Me? Chenfeng,
Your task is the simplest. Open the chest. Establish cardiopulmonary bypass. Following standard procedure, it takes at least 15 minutes. But I'll teach you a 3-point alignment method for quick positioning. Bye. Using the shortest path to establish the bypass, you can cut the time down to under 10 minutes. Director Wang, you're up second. Your task is to excise the diseased valve and implant the new prosthetic valve. Your hands are the steadiest in the whole hospital. That's your strength. But remember, it's better to cut slowly than to risk damaging the valve annulus.
I understand.
I'll handle the closing. What I assigned them are just the simplest tasks. I just hope nothing goes wrong.
A resident and a mid-level attending physician. Let's see how they pull off this level 4 surgery.
Ready. Begin.
That was fast. The 3-point alignment method, that's amazing.
My assistant. She's one of the top surgeons in the country, and she was still 10 seconds faster. How did she do it? Chenfeng, you two siblings. You really are cockroaches that just won't die, no matter how hard you stomp on them.
quick. Just like my brother taught me. 3-point alignment. Can't make a mistake. Oh no.
Shenmei, you.
Ugh, your basics are weak. What's the point of being fast? See? You messed up.
This?
Bro. Master, I'm sorry.
Director Wang, you're up.
Shanmei has wasted too much time. I have to make up for lost time. No. This ophthalmic forceps doesn't feel right at all. It's too loose. The jaws of the forceps have a slight misalignment. This thing can't cut through the mitral valve. This is a defective instrument. Judges, my instrument is faulty. It's unusable. I demand the timer be paused, and that I be given a replacement immediately.
Pause the timer. What are you talking about, Director Wang? This is a simulation of a real-life emergency surgery. Every second on that table determines whether a life is saved or lost.
Exactly.
Are you saying that after opening a patient's chest with their heart exposed, you could tell the patient, sorry, could your heart please pause for a moment? My forceps are broken. I need to swap them out?
Then why didn't you say when you snatched Chenfeng's surgery? Why didn't you say that then? Now you're just making excuses. Besides, this is an issue with the instrument's quality itself. It was an accident.
Checking the instruments pre-op to ensure nothing goes wrong is part of the basic professionalism of any surgeon. You were careless. You didn't check thoroughly. Now there's a problem, and you want the strict competition rules to make an exception because of your personal mistake? Is that fair to all the other competitors who strictly followed the rules and gave it their all? Is that fair? Rules are rules.
Someone like him, this faulty ophthalmic forceps, 9 times out of 10, he's behind this. Lysen is truly vicious, but we have no grounds to refute him now. Sigh. Professor Lee has a point. Dr. Wang, the conference rules are clear. We cannot pause. Continue with the surgery.
Doc, what do we do? The clock is ticking. The chief, he...
Mr. Wang, drop the ophthalmic forceps. Use tissue scissors instead. It's fine if you're slow, but be steady. The incision must be clean.
Use the tissue scissors. Is he out of his mind? Those are for soft tissue. Using them on a hardened, calcified valve ring, this is going to take forever.
It's way too inefficient.
We were ahead of schedule. Why pull a stunt like this? We'll never make up the time.
See that, Mr. Zhang? This is the team you had the highest hopes for, Chen Feng and his crew. Chen Feng's been a repairman for too long. He probably doesn't even know the most basic uses of the instruments in the OR.
Using tissue scissors. That'll add at least 5 minutes. 5 whole minutes. That gap. There's no way to close it later. Chen Feng, what are you trying to do?
Director Wang, don't look at the clock. Look at your hands. Trust them, and trust me.
Chen Feng, I trust you.
Fighting a losing battle, using the crudest tools to do the finest work.
Idiots.
I'd like to see how you plan to fix the sky. Ah, brother. How's it going? Half your time is already gone. This progress? If you admit defeat now, you can at least keep your last shred of dignity. Master Zhang, see? It's not that I don't care about our brotherhood, or that I'm not giving him a chance. It's just that some people throw their own face on the ground, then blame others for stepping on it.
Bro, too slow. At this rate, we're going to lose.
Hold on. Keep watching. Take a seat.
Time is of the essence. In the operating room, speed and precision are equally important. Taking so long, it looks like he's given up completely any chance of competing. There's no doubt about it now. This incision is so smooth. Using tissue scissors to perform.
With such precision.
His hands are steadier than a machine.
Mission accomplished.
Master.
Yeah.
Master. Master.
Chen Feng, the surgery is done. But time-wise, we're a full 10 minutes behind them.
10 minutes? The competition is over. Even if a god descended from heaven, it would be impossible to make up a 10-minute gap in the final step of closing the chest. Chen Feng, you've lost.
This.
"10 minutes. That's enough.
What did he say? 10 minutes is enough? Who does he think he is? A god? Closing the chest requires layer by layer alignment.
And precise fixation.
It's the step in surgery that tests patience and fundamentals the most, and takes the longest. The world's recognized fastest record still takes 20 minutes. Is Chen Feng insane?
I think he's been driven mad by the pressure. He's just given up completely.
10 minutes. How is that possible?
Man.
What are you thinking?
I thought he had some secret technique. Isn't this just the most basic suturing technique? At this speed, 10 minutes is out of the question.
You couldn't finish in an hour.
Oh no. It was just too much to ask after all.
It's all my fault.
I'm the one who dragged Chen Feng into this.
Man. I'm sorry.
Too fast, too steady. Professor Lee's skills have improved again. This is truly world class. This kind of surgery, for Professor Lee, it's a piece of cake. But look at Chen Feng, the former medical sage. It seems he's really fallen from grace.
See? This is reality. What kind of lousy medical sage is that? He was left behind by the times long ago. Now, it's Professor Lee's era.
Chen Feng, 5 years. So what if you were the medical sage before? The higher you climb, the harder you fall. Today, I'm gonna stomp you into the ground, in front of everyone and the national live broadcast. I'll crush you under my heel. The one who laughs last is the real winner. 5 minutes left, and my surgery is on the final step. Chen Feng, what do you have to compete with me? Hand. The surgery is over.
What? Did I hear that right?
Chen Feng
said it's over? This... Look at the timer.
This?
This can't be possible. How is that possible? How is that possible? How did you finish so fast? I get it. You must have rushed it and just slapped it together. Chen Feng, listen. Speed alone isn't enough. The key is how well it's done.
Professor Lee, Chen Feng's suturing is practically perfect.
What?
We just ran a data scan on Dr. Chen's suture line. Chen Feng's suture line. Whether it's tensile healing or aesthetics, it meets an unprecedented standard of perfection.
Impossible. This is...
Is this what you turned in? This is what you submitted? To shorten the surgery by 5 minutes. You went with such a radical approach? What do you take the patient's life for? A stepping stone for your promotion?
Yes, I was wrong, brother.
Real innovation isn't about gambling with patients' lives. Here. Look at this. If we can form within the tissue a self-locking spiral structure, then theoretically, the suturing time could be cut down to under 10 minutes, and the tissue damage rate would be minimized.
That's way too difficult. How is that even possible?
Exactly. This demands extremely high skills from the surgeon. It requires superhuman, spatial awareness and stability. Even as I am now, I can only simulate it in my head. This is just a concept.
5 years ago, you yourself said it was just a theory. And you actually did it.
That's right.
Impossible. Impossible. For the past 5 years, you've just been a repairman. You haven't even touched a scalpel. This technique, how could you possibly do it?
Exactly. These past 5 years, I haven't been a doctor, so I didn't have to care about all those rules and regulations. I didn't have to worry about so-called authority and standards. You didn't think that just because I took off the white coat, I put down the scalpel, did you?
No.
You're wrong. It's precisely because I'm no longer a doctor that I've broken free from the constraints of being called a doctor.
Chen Feng. We won. We made it to the finals.
Chen Feng, you're amazing. You're a god.
I hereby announce the winner is Chen Feng.
Hold on. This competition is null and void.
Shareholder Vincent, what do you mean by this? This is our hospital's internal director selection process. Who gave you permission to bring an outsider here to cause trouble?
President Wong, you see? I told you so. This whole event has strayed from the original purpose of selecting a director. Now it's just a complete and utter farce.
Let me introduce myself. I am the president of the City Medical Association, Wang Jiangguo. Our City Medical Association has received a real name report. Chen Feng, 5 years ago, you used the not yet mature T-shaped vascular anastomosis technique and caused a major medical accident resulting in a death. According to the medical practitioner's law, no surgery shall employ the T-shaped vascular anastomosis technique. When you operated on patient Charlie, you violated this regulation. According to the rules, you will be stripped of your medical license. You have absolutely no right to engage in any medical activity, let alone participate in this kind of nationwide live-streamed exchange conference. This is you showing contempt for the law, and it's an insult to the entire medical profession.
But my brother used that very technique to save Charlie. You can't twist the truth.
We only follow the rules. Now I declare this director selection null and void, effective immediately, pending the association's further investigation. Security, get Chen Feng out of here. Security, get Chen Feng out of here.
How dare you?
Don't you touch my brother.
Shareholder Vincent, President Wang. This is an abuse of power. This is an internal hospital selection. What does the association have to do with it?
Elder Zhang, have you lost your mind? This is being broadcast nationwide. Are we really going to let a murderer who killed a patient to be our director? What about our hospital's reputation and the reputation of the entire medical field? Do we even care about it anymore?
But shareholder Vincent, we've been changing the competition rules and bribing the staff. What if Chen Feng actually makes it to the finals? In terms of skill, I'm not confident.
Skill? Professor Lee, remember this? Technology serves power. The rules do too. Professor Lee, mark my words. Technology serves power. So are the rules.
You're saying...
His weakness isn't that he hasn't held a scalpel in 5 years. It's the surgery he performed 5 years ago. Don't worry. I have plenty of ways to make sure he never recovers.
Let's see who dares.
What right do you have to arrest my brother?
Get out of my way.
Chen Feng, how dare you resist? 5 years ago, the records are clear as day. Your malpractice caused a patient's death.
The evidence is ironclad. What's left for you to argue?
That's just an excuse. Then I want to ask you, President Wang, what gives you the right to come to today's meeting based on a single file from 5 years ago and condemn me?
Because I'm the president of the Medical Association. Because of this medical code. It's written here in black and white. Your T-shaped vascular anastomosis technique is permanently banned.
Permanently banned? And what about Charlie? A few days ago, a child deemed terminal by all the experts. It was me. I used the very technique you claim is forbidden to pull him back from death's door. This matter is known throughout the entire hospital.
President Wang, please don't stoop to his level. A single lucky success doesn't prove anything. For all we know, he was just a blind cat, catching a dead mouse.
Exactly. Senior brother, don't forget, 5 years ago, you were just as confident. And what was the result? A living, breathing person died on your operating table. A living, breathing human life was lost on your operating table. Do you really want that tragedy to happen again?
Tragedy. Lee Sen, that tragedy 5 years ago? What really happened? You know better than anyone. You keep talking about regulations and protocols. Then let me ask you this. What is the essence of medicine? Is it to heal the sick and save lives? Or is it cold, rigid rules? I admit, 5 years ago, my skills weren't mature enough. But these past 5 years, I have never stopped improving my technique, never stopped reflecting. Now I've succeeded. I've proven with facts that this technique is viable. It can save lives. And what about you? Your medical association won't acknowledge the progress of this technique, won't promote it to save more people. Instead, you cling to a 5-year-old regulation, sticking to old rules, using it as a weapon to suppress dissent. You're not upholding medical order. You're strangling the future of medicine.
How dare you? You are openly challenging the authority of the entire medical establishment.
It's authority. True authority is built on facts and competence, not on suppression and bans. President Wang, I want to ask you, if the person lying on the operating table today is your family member, and only this technology can save them, then would you choose to let them die by these so-called rules, or let a murderer like me give them a chance to live?
Hey, this?
Easy to say. Who knows if your technology is truly perfected? If something goes wrong, who will take responsibility? Can you bear that responsibility? The reputation of our hospital, and even the entire medical community, cannot be tarnished by a criminal like you.
I know words alone aren't enough. It's fine if you don't believe me. President Wang, do you dare to make a bet with me?
Oh, what do you mean?
Right here, right now, in front of the entire nation, bring out the Medical Association's most complex, most impossible to complete human vascular model. Give me 1 hour. I will repair it using only my vascular anastomosis technique. If I fail, or if there's any flaw in the repair, then I, Chen Feng, will leave the medical field forever. I'll be at your mercy.
Chen Feng, are you crazy? This is... Hey.
Don't be impulsive.
But if I succeed, I want you, on behalf of the Medical Association, in front of the entire nation, to acknowledge the feasibility of this technique. Do you dare?
President, you can't agree to this.
That's right, this is against the rules.
Fine. Chen Feng, I'll give you this chance. Since you're asking for humiliation, I'll oblige you. Bring the model from the Medical Association's lab. I want to see how you, this so-called medical sage, will disgrace yourself in front of the entire nation. So this is the model.
Yeah.
Fix this. You've got to be kidding me.
The complexity of this model.
And the materials make it 10 times harder than performing high-precision sutures on a real human body. This is simply an impossible.
Task to complete. President Wong, this isn't a test.
He's dead set on making him fail.
Impossible.
Chenfeng, take a good look. This is our medical association's masterpiece for testing the limits of top-tier surgeons. Don't say we didn't give you a chance. 1 hour. If you can repair 80% of the blood vessels and nerve pathways, you win. Of course, if you think you can't do it, you can just give up now. To avoid making a fool of yourself.
Restore this model. I need an assistant.
Chenfeng, I'll do it.
Senior, let me handle it. This operation isn't just about winning or losing a match. It's about your entire career. At a critical moment like this, you don't need an assistant who only has brute strength. You need a partner who knows your surgical habits and has the most clinical experience. In terms of skill and synergy, who's more suitable than me, your own junior brother?
Lee Sen, get out of my way. A wolf in sheep's clothing. Everyone knows you're up to no good. You're just hoping my brother fails.
Lee Sen, cut out your phony act. You want to sabotage this, don't you?
Lee Sen, stop causing trouble here.
See, everyone? I just wanted to help my senior. After all, we trained together. I've always held that bond in my heart.
But they...
Senior. It seems the people around you misunderstand me far too deeply, Senior. Do you not trust my skills, or are you just afraid to use me? You're scared.
Since he wants to try his old tricks again, why not turn it to our advantage? Fine. You.
Bro, are you crazy?
Chenfeng, you can't let him go. He will definitely harm you.
Don't worry. I know what I'm doing. Participating in this competition, becoming the director, is the only chance to access the old case files. And now I have a chance to directly expose his scheme from back then. I have to do it.
Since the assistant has been selected, then the timer starts now.
How is this possible? It's not just fast.
Every spacing and amount of force
Is as if measured by a precision instrument.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Yeah, that's amazing.
I didn't think he could actually do it.
Adrenaline, 0.5 milligrams.
Okay.
Chenfeng, no matter how skilled you are, so what? 5 years ago, I could crush you. I can do it again today. Hey, man. Preparing for the final pressure test. Here goes.
Stop.
What's wrong? This is the final step, the most crucial one. If we don't test it now, we're running out of time.
I said stop. Put down what you're holding.
What are you talking about? You? This is the adrenaline you just told me to get myself. Everyone heard you. Chenfeng, what are you doing?
Use the spare one on the card.
Chenfeng, what are you up to now? can't finish the competition, so you resort to these dirty tricks to sabotage it?
He's lost his mind. He knows he can't win. So he's trying to frame me to stall.
I'm not stalling because my procedure is already finished. What?
No, impossible. How could you do it? But this model...
President Wang. Before I demonstrate my T-shaped vascular anastomosis to you and the association, I'd like you to verify something. Before the competition, this dear junior of mine, who always looks out for me, specially prepared this dose of adrenaline for me.
Chen Feng, what nonsense are you talking? This is clearly just ordinary adrenaline. Are you trying to divert attention with these dirty tricks? Is that it? Do you think the judges here and the audience across the country are all fools? Who would believe such nonsense?
Chen Feng, you'd better give me a reasonable explanation.
Explanation? The facts are the best explanation. President Wang, esteemed judges. Do you dare, in front of everyone here, to immediately conduct a spectral analysis on this medication? Tell us the truth.
What truth?
What's going on?
Fine, test it. Let's see what other tricks you have up your sleeve.
Potassium chloride.
This is what they use for lethal injections.
This.
If this gets injected, your blood vessels will expand and burst instantly. When the competition fails, everyone will just think it was Chen Feng's lack of skill, an operational error. What a vicious scheme.
Bro, he's trying to frame you right in front of everyone.
No, it wasn't me. It wasn't me. It was Chen Feng. Yes, it was Chen Feng. He swapped it himself. He's framing me.
That treacherous snake.
Ah.
5 years ago, you used a similar trick to ruin me, and it cost someone their life. And now, 5 years later, you're trying the same old trick again? Do you really think I'd give you another chance?
It wasn't me. It really wasn't me. It was Chen Feng.
Right.
It was a trap set by Chen Feng. He's trying to frame me. You have to believe me.
President Wang, you saw it too. It was the same 5 years ago. A meticulously planned accident. It ruined my entire medical career. I want to see the complete case file on that medical accident 5 years ago.
Chen Feng, don't push your luck. What's your status now? What gives you the right to access the hospital's confidential files?
Because I was the victim of that accident. Because I've been unjustly accused for 5 years. Because today, right here, someone still tried to use such methods to kill me. Are these reasons enough?
No. Rules are rules. It's written clearly in black and white. Unless you're the hospital director, you don't have that right.
The right? Humph. Shareholder Vincent. At this point, you still have the nerve to talk about rights?
Open your eyes and look at him. Do you think
he is qualified? Our hospital needs a director who can save lives, not one who disregards human life, a ruthless butcher. Today, in front of the entire nation, if you still dare to protect him, if you still dare to spout that bullshit about rights and rules, then this hospital isn't worth keeping.
Fine, let him see it. I want to see what a 5-year-old case file can possibly stir up.
This is it. Went missing.
Then,
Why does the surgical report say?
This report documents an additional dose of adrenaline was administered during the operation. But the problem is, where did this adrenaline come from? If I remember correctly, back then, the person responsible for the pre-op drug inventory and preparation was you, right, Junior?
Yes, it was me. So what? Why?
Why is it?
That you were born with everything? You're the teacher's favorite student. You're the celebrated medical sage. And what about me? How am I any worse than you? I work 100 times harder. But what's the result? I can only live in your shadow. What do they call you? They call you the medical sage. What do they call me? They call me Chen Feng's shadow.
So, you let your jealousy cost someone their life.
He deserved to die, just like you deserve to die. I wanted to ruin you. I wanted you to experience the feeling of being slowly dragged from the heavens down into the mud. These past 5 years, you must have suffered terribly. Ending up like a dog, working as a repairman. And me?
Ha!
Do you know how wonderful these past 5 years have been for me?
Shut up, you lunatic. For the past 5 years, my brother never gave up. All he ever thought about was how to save more people. And you? What's in your heart besides jealousy and resentment? What's left? You don't deserve to be a doctor.
Dr. Chen Feng, I'm sorry. On behalf of the Medical Association, for our previous rash judgment and oversight, I sincerely apologize to you. You've proven your innocence. More importantly, you've defended the dignity of a medical professional. It was us who were blinded by outdated rules.
This is a disgrace to the Medical Association.
And a failure in my duties. As for him, this scum of the medical... Take Lee Sen away. The Medical Association will immediately form a special investigation team to reopen the investigation into the medical malpractice case from 5 years ago. Everything that happened today will be thoroughly investigated as well.
Let me go! Let me go! I'm the next director! I'm the director! Chen Feng, I'll haunt you even after I die.
Dr. Chen Feng, rest assured, the Medical Association will give you a fair resolution. We'll give closure to the deceased from 5 years ago and to all the medical colleagues following this matter. A clear answer.
Shareholder Vincent, where do you think you're going? We need to settle this account today, don't you think?
Mr. Jiang, those were Lee Sen's personal actions. They have nothing to do with me. Don't you dare try to throw that dirty water on me.
Nothing to do with you? To prop up a puppet, you schemed to change the conference rules to favor Lee Sen's team-based approach. Would he even have had a chance to stand here otherwise? Wasn't it you who, time and again, backed him up at board meetings, shielded and even enabled his behavior? Would he have dared to be so reckless and lawless? Shareholder Vincent, do you really think you can wash your hands of this now?
That's a lie. It was for the good of the hospital. I was trying to select the strongest leader.
A stronger leader? Shareholder. Vincent, then I'd like you to tell me, what you mean by strong refers to what? Is it who's better at playing politics? Forming cliques for personal gain? Or ruthlessly eliminating dissent? What you value isn't medical skill or people's hearts at all. What you want isn't a director who can heal the sick and wounded. What you want is nothing more than a dog that obeys you. One that can bring you more profit. Dog.
How dare you, Chen Feng? You think just because you won against Lee Sen, you're something special? Let me tell you, as long as I remain the largest shareholder of this hospital, you can forget about sitting in the director's seat. This hospital is not yours to run.
Shareholder Vincent, watch your language. Dr. Chen Feng's skills and character are something everyone here has witnessed. The association will absolutely not allow a talented individual to be unreasonably suppressed.
Skills. Character. Can that put food on the table? Can it be exchanged for gold and silver? President Wang? You'd better not meddle in this. This is an internal matter of our Hongqing hospital. As for you, without my approval, even if you win, you'll only end up as a laughingstock.
Fine. Then I don't want the director's qualification.
Chenfeng, what nonsense are you saying?
Chenfeng,
Colleagues, if you're willing to follow a shareholder who cares nothing for medical skill, only profit, if you're willing to stay in a place where the only way to get ahead is through scheming and plotting, then stay. But if you still remember the oath you took when you first put on this white coat, if you still want to be an honest doctor and use your medical skills to save lives, then come with me now.
Chenfeng, I'll go with you. I'll go with you.
you.
You all?
Shareholder Vincent, do you think now you still run this hospital?
Good.
I agree. You are the director.
1. The medical sage. 1.
Good.
Chenfeng, did you hear that? Did you hear that? We won. You've been vindicated. Finally got your own everything.
You just scared me to death. I thought you were going to be harmed again. Over the past 5 years, you've really suffered too much injustice.
Silly girl, it's all in the past. From now on, I won't let anyone bully you.
Everyone! After the 2 rounds just now, heart-stopping competition, and a battle between justice and evil, the new director of our hospital is... Who created miracles with his medical skills, Chen Feng. Who defended the dignity of doctors with his will.
Good. Good.